Okay, so singing like professionally, I think maybe 2020 during lockdown. That's when I was kind of like testing the waters.
Exploring.
Yeah, and then when did I start singing?
But before that, did you always get people saying, you know what, so you have a really amazing voice?
Yeah.
You should.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think also just, I think it started from my family.
Yeah.
So my mom was telling me a story of like when I was younger. There's this song by Chris Brown and Jordan Sparks called No Air. And
God,
I used to
you feel so old. You have no way. And when I was young.
When I was young, Tota. I can't when I was young though. Yeah, no, when I was young. That was a song by, yeah, it was called No Air.
Yeah.
And I think that's the song that I was, that's when my mom said, she was like, that's when I knew you could sing,
Yeah.
you know. So for me, it was just, I guess it was a pivotal moment for my parents, because they were like, okay, there's nothing we can do now, we just gotta embrace it, you know. So yeah, I think that's when it really started.
Yeah. So okay, can I ask you to do it like a little like stanza for me from No Air? I wanna hear what your mom heard.
Okay, well, I haven't listened to the song in like so long, but okay, I can try.
let me try to look for it.
Okay.
All right.
I think you
Let
should.
me try to look for it. No Air, Chris Brown and
Jordan Sparks.
Chris Brown. Where's Chris Brown? I can't find Chris Brown in my thing. No Air, No Air. But how does it go?
It goes like, yeah. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. Can't breathe with no air. That's how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try this.
Yeah, that's actually the one. That's the one.
Actually, this is the acoustic lounge.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, I think this is the better one, Tota.
All right.
Mm.
Let's hear you go.
I forgot the lyrics, but I'll try.
Okay.
I'll try. Before I wake, she took my breath away. Living in a world with no air. Oh, me. It ain't complete. No other way that I can make you understand. Oh, do you expect me to live a world with just me? And no matter this thing around you, it's so hard for me to breathe. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air.
Okay, I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it. Shout out to you, Mama.
Thank you. Thank you so
amazing.
much.
Let's talk about your music.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you actually started being professional in 2020.
Yes, ma'am.
And I mean, where did you even start? How old were you then? 17, 16?
I was 15. I think I was 15 turning 16. Yeah? No. I was 2020. Okay. Yeah, I was 15 turning 16.
So you're in Form 2 or Form 1?
No, I was in Form 3 actually.
Form 3.
Yes.
So,
I was in Form 4.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, are you done with school?
Yes, I am. Well,
University now?
Yeah, I'm going to university. I'm taking a gap year right now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So how's the conversation like for you? Where did you even start? I mean, 16 years, I want to sing, but I mean, like, who do I call?
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I started making music on my phone. Especially because it was during lockdown.
Uh-huh.
You know, like, I think during lockdown, there was this feeling of idleness. So I was like, I don't want to do nothing. There's so much time we have in the house. So I was like, okay, let me try to do something. So I'd record myself. Like, before that, I'd record myself singing in the bathroom, singing, like, just voice notes. So I think that's where it kind of stemmed from. I was like, okay, if I can sing, like, using voice notes and everything, maybe if I could actually, like, just use my earphones and try to do something.
Yeah.
And I think that's when the first few songs I made came about. Like, on my SoundCloud, that's where I really used to drop music, on my SoundCloud. So that's basically where it started, to be honest. I was using my phone. Like, I think it was a thing of using what I had at the time. Because there was just this...
So who do you send it to? I mean, I'm interested in the whole story.
Yeah, okay, no, I sent it to... There's a friend of mine. He's my godbrother, actually. He's a producer. He's just everything. He's a producer, photographer. His name is Amandlen Teta. So he goes by September Line, and then his artist name is 9HZ. So him and I were kind of like a duo in the beginning. So I'd send my vocals to him, and then he'd put them on top of like a beat, and then he'd kind of like, because he also didn't know much, so he kind of, we tried our best to make it sound as crisp as possible.
So in terms of obviously you know, being, did you write your own music or
no ways?
Okay.
I think
so,
yeah.
I mean you're so young also, but I listen to music. Levitate is so rich. Like I said, it's something that, I mean, your Janae, I mean, these are really older girls. People sitting there getting it to me. So for you, where do you get that inspiration to write? And I mean, don't tell me you had a bad breakup.
No, I didn't. Well, I mean, to be honest, I think obviously, I was in and out of situationships. So, but this one specifically, I think it was, if you listen closely, it's like a collective of people that I was speaking about. So just talking about different times in my life where I felt hurt or I felt kind of alone, to say, I guess, for lack of a better word. So that's kind of where it stemmed from. Just the inspiration of like putting my trauma or just putting the things that I went through into art, I guess.
Let's talk about the first time that we played Levitate.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Levitate
what
was
is it about?
It's about, like I said, it's about a collective of people that were once in my life, and then it just vanished into thin air. Like, it's like, you know, when you're close to someone and then you're not close to them anymore, and it's like, but what happened? And you can't even put your finger on it, but it seems like you were the wrong one in the situation. So it sounds kind of like, I'm not sure, like I'm wrong, but I'm still hurt by the situation, but they were wrong as well. Like, it's like, I think it gives all perspective of the situation.
I think I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. I get you.
Yeah.
And like you,
oh, I wrote it about someone that was in my life, like in my
is your mom listening?
Yeah, of course she's listening.
You don't want us to go there.
No, I don't think so.
Go there.
Let's
but what does your mom say? I mean, you having such an amazing, you know, king. Which word can I use? So mature. What's the first thing your mom says?
She's just happy to be here, to be honest. Like, she's just like, okay, girl, do your thing. I think one thing I appreciate is that I've never once felt like people expected something of me and I had to completely change the direction of my writing, because I write like based off of what I feel, right? So it's kind of a thing of, you can't tell someone how to feel. Basically.
No, I get you. So how's the experience like for you now doing professional music?
It's crazy. It's crazy. I think the thing that grounds me is that I have people around me, closer to God now, so it doesn't feel like, even when I feel under pressure, I know, okay, I'm doing this for a higher purpose. It's not me, like, sometimes it's not through my own strength that I do these things, but it's through God who strengthens me, you know. So even just my friends, the people I have around me, my aunts, my uncles, my friends, you see my uncle's out here, he is like, him and I, we locked in. So I'm just grateful that I have people like him to bring me to interviews. When I want to go to the studio, I have people take me to the studio. Like, I have a studio to go to. Let me just start there. So I have I have a big supportive structure. So
Nice one. Let's talk about your album, or is it singles?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, so I dropped an album earlier this year called Faith Heaven. That was my debut album. It went number 1 first day. Actually, that was crazy to me. I was like, number 1? Hey, I'm just a girl.
One thing I appreciate Gama Tutao is they will support each other.
Yeah.
They will support each other. Now I heard your music. I'm not gonna lie. I heard your music for the first time last week. My producer was so crazy. Girl, have you heard this kid? Like, she's so amazing. I'm like, okay, fine. Thank you, Mojo. No, she's 19 years old. I'm like, what? 19. Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. So we listened to Hive, a gamble, and I thought, wow, this is amazing. Give me some more.
Yeah, no. I actually dropped a project was it 2 weeks ago, the 17th of November. That was a Friday. Surprisingly, it was 9 months after I dropped the album. So I think that one, it kind of like portrays my growth as an artist between this time, like since I finished writing the album and then up to now, like post winning the YAMA and everything. Like, it's just a summary of everything, I guess.
Let's talk about that, man. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
being an award-winning. I should have introduced it. Award-winning. So the Enigma.
Yeah. It's crazy. I think I'm just learning to be more grateful all the time. I don't let it get to my head. I don't think if I had a big head, I don't think the opportunity that I have right now would come to me so easily. And yeah, I just think I'm just grateful, to be honest. I think, yeah, there's not really much to say.
Are we going to be seeing any collabos anytime soon?
Yes,
and who
ma'am.
would you like to collaborate with?
I have a lot of people that I collaborate with, actually. I have a lot of like friends my age that make music, so we like anytime we get to meet up, there's always something that comes up. But I think in terms of the older generation, I've said this so many times, I want to collaborate with Hansi.
Older generation.
But he is though. He's not like, it's like saying he's my age mate. He's not my age mate. But of course, yeah.
All right, awesome stuff, Mama. It's just gone 11:30. Unfortunately, it's the end of our conversation. But of course, let's just hear from you to somebody who's trying to get into the music industry. You don't know how to go about it. Just a word of advice to artists. By maybe they don't have the motivation, to keep on keeping on. Just a word or two.
I think just start where you are. Like, don't try to be something you're not. I think that's the most important thing, because people can tell when you're trying to be something that you're not. So I think it's a thing of just approaching it from a place of working with what you have. Obviously, like I said, when I started, I didn't have anything. I just had my phone and earphones, and I just had to work with what I have. So it's a thing of also, if you know people, just reach out and be honest. Like, just put aside the pride and be like, you know what, I'm trying to make music, I'm trying to make this work. So I think that's where it all stems from, is just doing it from a place of love. Also, just in purity. Like, do it purely. Don't do it because you want to make money or anything. Like, just make the art because you really love the art. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And of course, where do we get your music?
Okay, so you can find me on all streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, SoundCloud. Yeah, all digital streaming platforms.
Listen, a lot of corporates are now having awards. I see you, performing live. If somebody who wants to book you live, how do they do that?
I'm actually working on booking information, so just keep your eyes glued to my social medias. I will be uploading a few things. Also, I started selling shirts. So if you want to check it out, you can check me on Queso the Enigma. No, just tell me tell me your size so that we even make a shirt for you. No, because I'm being serious.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much, my darling. You make such an amazing music. All the best. Your social media handles?
Queso the Enigma across all social media platforms.
Queso the Enigma.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you so much for having me.
11:32 on the other side. We're getting straight into the DJ Voodoo hip hop and R&B mix. All right, it's gonna come your way on the other side.